I would like to talk to you about political Islam and Kafir politics. Last December, 219 Democrats in our Congress voted in favor of a House resolution to establish an office to monitor and combat Islamophobia in the State Department. This resolution is the result of a 20-year effort by political Islam. This will give Sharia power over freedom of speech. The U.S. Senate Committee on Foreign Relations is considering a law combating international Islamophobia. What's going on here? We're taking steps to implement Islamic slander laws. Well, so what? Who cares? The problem is Islamic slander is very different from our slander. In our society, slander means you've told a lie, and it's a misdemeanor. But Islamic slander is not about facts, it's about feelings. And it's a capital crime. Facts are not germane. The OIC is an organization of Islamic cooperation and are also member states of the United Nations, with 49 countries being Muslim majority countries. It is very powerful. And the OIC wants to make slandering Islam a criminal act. What is Islamophobia? Well, oddly enough, it's never defined. The phobia part implies that the person who is Islamophobic has a mental disorder. He's psychotic or neurotic. The word was created by the Muslim Brotherhood about 15 years ago in Britain. And when they did it, I didn't think it would go anywhere, but it has gone worldwide. It was created to play off the word homophobic. But what is this Islam we're phobic of? Well, Islam is the Quran, the Sirah, and the Hadith. The Sirah is the life of Muhammad, and the Hadith are his traditions. You could even say that if you're Islamophobic, you're also Quranophobic or Muhammadophobic. Why should a Kafir be afraid or worried about Quran and Muhammad? Well, there are 89 verses which say that Muhammad is the perfect pattern, the divine life. Muhammad was involved in 106 acts of jihad. Well, I don't like that. That's a lot of violence. But since I don't like it, that makes me an Islamophobe. Islam is dualistic. The Quran of Medina deals with jihad. 24%, a quarter of the Quran written in Medina, is about jihad. Once again, this bothers me. That's a lot of suffering. Now, when Muhammad was in Mecca, he preached the religion of Islam for 13 years and converted about 150. When he went to Medina, he became a politician and a jihadist. And when he died, every Arab on the peninsula was a Muslim. The Quran uses the word kafir for unbeliever 345 times. There are no positive uses of the word. Kafirs can be assassinated, deceived, enslaved, raped. They're lower than animals. There's even a verse in the Quran which says, I have created both men and jinn to burn in hell. I don't like that. There are 13 verses which say that a Muslim is not the friend of a Kafir. Now, they can be friendly, but they're not truly a friend. Here's the big picture. Islam does not care if Kafirs convert, but that Sharia rules is very important. And in the Sharia, Kafirs are not allowed to say anything about Islam that offends Muslims, true or not. Muslims don't like it, so you can't say it. The fact that the statement is true doesn't matter. Let me give you an example. Muhammad was involved in slavery. He owned white slaves, black slaves, sex slaves, Arab slaves. He retailed slaves, he wholesaled slaves. This is all true, but if it offends a Muslim, you can't say it. Our leaders, teachers, politicians are ignorant about Islam and are afraid to be called racist, hater, bigot, Islamophobe. We must pressure our leaders to resist our lawmakers from making Islamophobia a crime. Islam wants to make itself the only idea that cannot be criticized. What other idea or ideology is illegal to criticize? Well, actually, some things do come to mind in history. Stalin was a tyrant, and he couldn't be criticized. Communism couldn't be criticized. The same was true in China under Mao Zedong. So tell our leaders we don't need laws which bring tyranny to our lives. We already have hard enough lives as it is. Thank you very much.